She joined a local church looking for a deeper faith, but she claims she found herself in a cult instead. Vicki Flynn would later gain her freedom, but lost her children in the process.
And now she tells KDKA investigator Andy Sheehan that she's fighting back and warning others not to follow her path.
The most thing that I regret of my whole life is ever entering that door.
From the outside, Lakeview Christian Life Church in Bridgeville would appear to be like many others. But on the inside, former members Vicki Flynn and her husband Kevin say it is home to a cult, which has destroyed their family.
You were excommunicated.
Yes, and our children were taken.
We've told you about Lakeview Christian in the past, how dozens of former members we've spoken with say the church strictly enforces a policy of shunning, demanding the members have no contact with ex-members, even family. 11 years ago, when the Flynns were exiled, their son and 2 daughters shunned them. Even months later at the hospital when their younger daughter gave birth to a son.
My daughter went to hand me my grandson, and the pastor said, no, she cannot hold your baby. And he said, I'm going to call security.
The story goes back decades to when Kevin was an assistant pastor at Lakeview, a tightly controlled community. Charismatic founder Norman James Sr. leads the church. The Flynns and others say James calls himself the apostle and claims to be God's representative on earth, preaching that the Almighty has abandoned all other churches.
They are not going to inherit the kingdom, is how they would say it. They are going to be in outer darkness.
In order to attain the kingdom, the Flynns and the former members tell me they needed to strictly adhere to the dictates of the apostle, who managed their lives down to what books they could read and what movies they could watch.
Who you married was chosen. Who you dated was chosen. What you wore, even what you ate to a certain extent. Every single decision that we make on our own, that should be our own personal decision, was made for us.
But when church leaders sent the Flynns down to Alabama to establish this new church some 15 years ago, Kevin had ideas of his own, which soon ran afoul of the apostle. One day, they got a call from James's wife.
Said, I'm going to come down to that little rebel church and take everything from you. And she did.
The church kicked Kevin and Vicki out, but their 3 children were taught the apostle was the divine authority. They stayed, telling their parents they could never see or speak with them again.
If they had had an accident and had died, it would be better. That's how awful it is, because we feel the rejection from our children constantly.
The loss of her children caused Vicki Flynn to fall into a major depression, even suffer a nervous breakdown. She nearly lost her faith in God, but then 2 Christmases ago, she got a phone call. On the other end was her eldest daughter, Ashley.
And she said, Mom, I hadn't heard her voice in 11 years. And she was coming home.
Today, Ashley, her husband Vernon, and their 3 children now live close by. They're back in their lives and have allowed Vicki Flynn to feel an emotion she felt in more than a decade: hope. Still, it is a partial victory, laced with pain.
It's such a gift, but I still miss my other children terribly. I have 7 grandchildren I've never seen. It's horrible.
Throughout her travail, Vicki Flynn says she held on to her faith, even when it was just what she calls a splinter of the cross. It's now the title of a new book she's written, which she hopes will expose Lakeview and churches like it.
I would not let them win. I would not let them win, because that's what they say. You leave us, you lose everything. And I wasn't going to lose everything.
Now, the church did not respond to my request for an interview, but when I reported on them in the past, the current pastor, Norman James II, wrote, "Shunning is not part of church doctrine." As always, our primary aim is to restore the offending member to harmonious fellowship with the rest of the church. In instances when differences can't be resolved, a separation of membership in the church is unfortunately the inevitable result. However, we have been in contact with current members who tell us that shunning is still strictly enforced. Andy Sheehan, KDKA News. Stacy, Susan, back to you.